Hey, what's up everybody? This is angryhippielady and we are back for another episode here on the Youcraft server. So, in the last episode I talked about how it's going to be building in a cave, and we're here right now. I haven't done too much. The only reason why I've done as much as I have done is because I keep on recording and deleting the results of recording. Because I'm just not all that. I don't know, you know, I really felt good about recording but today, but now that I've sat down and tried multiple times now, you know, you know, one part is that the words aren't really coming to me, but also I don't know, I'm hitting a wall here, and maybe that's trying to tell me that I need to step back for a little bit, but I feel like that I can't. And this is something that me and my boyfriend talked about last night. But my mom came to visit about a week ago now, and a little over a week now actually. And I took off. I stopped making videos while she was here because, one, I'm not comfortable recording while I have people staying in the house, but two, you know, I don't see her that often, so I see her like once a month, so whenever she does come around, I don't want to waste my time, you know, I don't want to spend my whole time not waste, you know, I don't see gaming as wasting time, but I don't want to spend my whole time gaming when I could spend time with her. And ever since then, I've kind of been, I've been like right on the edge of not being able to get videos out on time, and I've been staying up until 6 a.m. every night, you know, making sure that I could get the videos done and recorded and ready to go and all that. And it's just been really hard, and I think the pressure of getting the videos recorded and edited and everything have kind of hindered today's recording, because this video has to go up, I think it's tomorrow. I'm looking at my schedule right now, and I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be episode 14 or 15. And so, you know, there's that pressure to do this, but it's not helping the process. And I've noticed this with my writing too, is like I took a writing class, and a couple of writing classes actually, and I had a lot of issues producing what my professor wanted me to produce, and on time, and, you know, in a timely manner. A lot of times that would mean me writing it right before class and it being kind of half-assed, when if I had just put a little bit more effort into it earlier, it could have been so much better, and I could have given a better impression than I did. But I'm seeing that now come out in my videos, and it kind of sucks superbly, because, you know, I want to be able to put out some good content that entertains you guys, and today I'm really feeling like I'm hitting a creative wall, kind of. And I know, you know, my Youcraft series has been more vloggy than my other series. My other series have been, you know, let's have fun and game and stuff like that, and this has been, you know, let's connect. And so, you know, it's different, but it's still, you know, I still have to build, or I still have to play this video game while I talk to you guys. And there's been issues with that, but also, you know, with just the content that I've talked about. Today I wanted to talk about, you know, growing up as a kid and not really having any rules as a kid, and you know, it seemed like a good topic to go with, and every time I sit down now, it's just kind of like, well, you know, yeah, I definitely know that that's not all that interesting when you first hear it, but yeah, now I'm I'm not stuttering, but I'm repeating myself a whole lot. But it was like, I grew up without rules, and I pretty much ruled myself and taught myself, and, well, not taught myself, but I told myself, you couldn't do this or you can't do that and stuff like that. But now that I've sat down a couple times, it's just, this episode isn't going to be about that. It's just going to be me talking to you guys about, I guess, how difficult it is these past few days to make videos, and feeling the pressure of making these videos. I mean, me and my boyfriend, we sat down for at least an hour talking about this last night, and it's really gotten to me, with the lack of sleep, but also with the feeling the pressure of the need to get it out. And although, I know, 5 people are gonna see this, and it's not really that big of a deal. I guess, that's how some people see it. But the way I see it is that I've made this commitment that I'm gonna put out these videos, and make them good. They're not just gonna be half-assed videos. At least I don't want them to seem half-assed. If they are, then I'm sorry. But I try to make good content, and it's just been really hard today. And there's other stuff. I need to pick out a new game to take over the Bad Dream series, because the last of the episodes came out, I think, yesterday, and we're not going to see any more from that series until middle of this year. And I don't know if I'm going to play it. I hope to, but there's no definite that I'm going to, there's no definite word that I'm going to play it for sure. It's there in my mind, and if I remember, I remember. If I don't, I don't. And, I mean, if you guys really want to see it, then I'll definitely try to remember. But, it's just everything right now, and being exhausted too, because I'm staying up every night until 6. And it's not like I'm doing it because I want to stay up till 6. I definitely don't. I'm having to do everything to stay awake at that point and be able to function at that point, and it just really sucks. But hopefully soon I can break that, because I have to babysit in a couple days. Because I babysit every other Tuesday, and I have to be up bright and early to take care of my pets, and then get to where I need to be in the morning. Just thinking about it. I think this Tuesday is my Tuesday. I might need to call the dad to make sure. But yeah, I just wanted to talk to you guys, and I didn't want it to seem like I was venting, but I guess I kind of was venting about having problems. Because it really sucks, and it bothers me that I can't get this content. And I don't have any Don't Starve either. I need to get a hold of the guy that I've been playing with and try to work something out. I really want to get him in a call if his mic is decent enough quality. I like to start calling him up while we play, so I don't have to type. And I've made a new Skype recently, and I've added a couple of people on it that I've either met through YouTube or just kind of happened upon through gaming. And it's something new. I never thought that I would get to the point where I needed a a Skype that was meant for that. And the reason why I did that is because my main Skype has my real name on it, and I don't feel comfortable right now talking about my real name, just because this is the internet, and I would like to keep some anonymity, at least for now. I'm not doing face cams or anything like that right now, and I don't mind talking about my life and everything, but if there's ever any personal information like the city that I live in or a city really close to me, I try to keep that on the minimum, just because I want you guys to know me, but I don't want people to know where I live. Oh, I didn't realize that was so close to breaking. Can I reach this from down here? Yeah. Oh, nice. Well, I don't have any stone on me. That did a lot of good. Do I have... Oh, all the wood's up there. This is a little flawed now. So, yeah, my back itches. That's what I was doing just then. That's why I wasn't moving. There's I was looking for sticks. I knew I had sticks. I just had to find them. Yeah. But I definitely want to keep with the vloggy style of this. I really like it. It seems like you guys like it. And if you do, if you don't, let me know. I mean, if I need to do something different, then I will. And if you have any questions for me, you can ask them. I'm assuming at this point that the last episode was the caving episode, but on that episode somebody asked me, where do I live, and or the general area that I live in, and I live in Eastern North Carolina. I think I've talked about it before, but I don't know. I live in Eastern North Carolina, in the plains of North Carolina. And I have lived here my whole life. I've lived in the same house my whole life. I've never moved. And you might hear me talk about moving in later episodes. The boyfriend that I've mentioned a couple times, we're long distance, and he lives in Canada. So moving is in my future. And so I guess I could talk about that, or I took a trip up there this summer for 2 months, and it was my first time ever leaving the country. And I went all the way to Canada. So I guess I could talk about that. That was really interesting and a lot of fun. Yeah. I just remember that while I was talking. But just yabbering on about life and how difficult it is to make videos. I never believed anybody when I would watch YouTubers make videos, and I'm like, oh, it's so hard to make videos. At first I was like, no, how can it be hard to make videos? All you do is sit there and you play video games and you yabber on and yabber on. And on my other channel, my original YouTube channel was angryhippielady. I'm pretty sure my name is actually angryhippielady, like the channel name, so you can just search it up. But I wasn't experienced at all. My very first videos were recorded on my laptop, and they were really bad and really shaky and jittery, and my voice sounded really high pitched because my mic was shitty, and also my voice was higher pitched back then anyway. But anyway, I did a lot of pre-recorded stuff and didn't really connect with the community. I mean, I had 50 subscribers. Most of them, though, weren't active on the channel. I wasn't really active on the channel. And I didn't put out good content. And how did I get talking about my old channel? I can't remember. um, it was really bad, and when I made this channel, I vowed that I would do better, and that I would only put out good content, or what I thought was good content, and try to really connect with the community that built up on this channel, whether it be small or big or whatever happens. And I hope I've been doing that. I really do. I I feel like I could definitely do better. But hopefully you guys feel a connection, even if it's a small connection. And just yesterday, I think we reached 18 subscribers, which is really awesome. Just last week, I was thanking you guys for the 15, and we're almost at 20, which is crazy to think about. That we went from one milestone to almost another, and I'm trying to figure out what to do for it. I didn't mean to dig out that block. We'll just not talk about it. If you guys have any suggestions, I'll definitely take them into consideration. If you don't, that's fine. If you just, I don't know, anything. I'm not too picky. Let's put that torch back there, because don't want more mob spawning than already spawn in here. This is not a secure area. I AFK in here, but it's not safe to do so. I'm surprised I haven't died yet, because it seems like every time I'm turning around there's mobs coming from some cave somewhere off in the distance. Because I don't block anything off. I'm terrible about that. Let's see, where's all my cobble? It's right there. Okay, there's some. Got way too much cobble. I was getting rid of all my cobble with the 1.7 build, and now it's all coming back. But anyway, yeah, you know, if you have any suggestions for what I'm doing here on the channel, let me know. You can post it down in the comments. You know, if you think I'm doing terrible, you can say that. It's okay. I've got some tough skin sometimes. But yeah, try to, you know, if you have any suggestions, constructive criticism, whatever. If you think I'm doing what I need to be doing, or you feel like you've connected in some way, then let me know that too, because you know, sometimes it's really nice to hear when you're doing something right. And that would be really nice to hear that something is going right. But I know that I missed my last Don't Starve video. I'm gonna work on it. I think the guy that I've been playing with is actually on Steam right now, and so I'll have a talk with him tonight and see his thoughts, and if he can do audio, or if we could even get to the point where I could at least talk to him and he could type it out. Because if he doesn't feel comfortable with talking on you know, in a call, I completely understand that, because you know, it is kind of daunting to talk to somebody when you know that they're recording, and that's why. And now I'm so careful about that. I let people know typically, you know, if I'm recording, or if I even want to record. That way they have that in mind. And on my other channel, I would just start recording and let it be whatever. And that's, you know, it's nice, because then people don't change the way that they act, but also then, you know, there's a lot of background noise and stuff like that could happen and really hurt the quality of your video and the quality of your content that you're putting out. Just want to get rid of that block, basically. How far have we gone in at this point? I'd say about, what, 25 blocks? Maybe a little bit more. I feel like, let's go a few more. Yeah. I'm not totally sure what I'm doing here. I don't have a plan. Like most things I do, I don't really plan whenever I'm building. I just kind of do what feels right. And right now, I'm so focused on what I'm talking about that I'm not really I'm not really thinking about what feels right and what feels wrong about what I'm doing here in the build. But that turned out pretty good out there, so I guess it's gonna go alright. I've never really done a great underground build. Because last time I built underground, like really built underground, it was a different server. And I think I recorded that on my other channel, but it never really turned out good. And after I got pranked, it just kind of stayed that way. The owner of that server came over to my base and pranked it by replacing the whole, I think all the walls were stone before that, and he just came in and completely replaced it with colored wool everywhere. Is that a dark area? Not much of one. There is some iron up there though. Ah, fuck it. We'll get it later. And it was all stripey and stuff, and it just stayed that way. I didn't want to change it. I didn't know what to do with it. I wasn't that great of a builder then, and I feel like recently I've kind of, after building with Soul and building some with Dash, or my boyfriend, I've kind of learned from them a little bit and kind of figured out my building style and accepted that I could actually place blocks in a decent fashion. Oh, I'm full on inventory again. Ugh. What have I got in my inventory? Bunch of crap is what it, but yeah, guys, I'm sorry that there's no real subject matter other than I'm having a bad recording day, or a bad recording last couple days. But yeah, like I said, if you have any suggestions about what I'm doing here on the channel, let me know. And if it is bad, then still let me know. I need to know if you think there's a problem with what I'm doing or how I'm doing it. If the quality of the video isn't good or something like that, I need to know. Because I do watch it, and I've watched all these episodes so many times. I watch them at least once when I put it into the editor, and then at least once on YouTube to make sure that the quality is decent on YouTube. And yeah, there's I watch it. So it's not like I don't watch my own content, but you know, sometimes when a new pair of eyes come in, they see something else that you wouldn't normally see, because it's like with writing, you know what you're trying to say, or you know what you're doing, but somebody else might not, and or somebody else might catch something that you didn't catch, because it's your own work, but yeah, I think I'm gonna end this episode, and hopefully next time, I'll be more self-assured and everything, and can hopefully get out some content for you. Oh, it's snowing. I didn't mean to do that. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I am Angry Hippie Lady, and I will see you in the next episode. Peace out.